history of the Mackey house at Redgate Farms really began back in the 70s when my grandparents passed away and left their children and grandchildren a little part of Redgate Farms. So the farm has actually been in our family since the 1930s. One of the things that's so unique about this property is we are in the country, yet we're 8 minutes from downtown historic Savannah. Most guests, when they come to a venue like the Mackey house, are so many times in awe from the setting that we have out here, which are the trees and the ponds and the birds and the wildlife. It's not like being in a hotel where you're in one large room. You can break off into individual rooms, have individual conversations, or we have large areas that people can gather, like in the garden, in the pavilion, on the back deck. There's not much like this in Savannah. Most venues that are in Savannah have a parking problem. Here we have adjacent parking overlooking a beautiful pond with no neighbors, basically. Fred and I met back in the mid-60s. Our families all were born and raised in Savannah, so we're definitely locals. We know our favorite hotels, our favorite restaurants, our favorite places at Tybee. And since we are so big into detail with everything, we want to make sure that everybody has the experience that we would want to have if we were traveling. One thing that makes the Mackey house very unique from other venues is we're all-inclusive with our services. We can either handle everything from the catering to the invitation to the music, transportation, hotels, or we can help you select the vendors that we feel would be the most beneficial for you, because we do know the quality vendors, so we certainly want to lead our brides and our clients in the right direction if they feel they don't need us to help with all of the services. Mainly, I want the client to never feel as though this is a cookie cutter type of venue. This is not. We take each client and we work with them to make their vision come true. The Mackey house is one of our venues that we do the most as far as parties and corporate events. However, we are also able to offer our services anywhere. So we're not just working with the Mackey house, we're working with other venues as well.